Namaskar, welcome to my another episode of Career Mantras by Pradeep Pramanik. I welcome all viewers. As you see, this Career Mantras by Pradeep Pramanik is primarily targeted towards the young people, students, job seekers, and young professionals, those who are in the first hire to build their career. In fact, with my past experiences and my professional experience, also I add on that there are certain qualities which will make you not only successfully in your life in terms of your career achievement, but at the same time you will be recognized as a good human being. If both the things run simultaneously, you feel satisfied, your family also feels proud of you. There are few human values we somehow in the race of materialistic world we often forget about it. But when you are in the early stage of your career building, which I call the formative age, I suggest young people to follow certain the qualities which are already underlined, and your parents must be or the teachers must be guiding you. At the same time, I as a career consultant or as a professional, I wish to draw your attention towards 10 points which will be helping you to not only succeed in your career but also turn you to be good human being. The first thing which I talk about is character. You must maintain the high degree of character and ensure that your neighbors, your family members, your colleagues, your co-workers or your co-mates, those who are their classmates, whosoever they respect you, that you maintain the highly dignified character. It means you're always there and maintain a safe distance with the other people and without getting involved in any kind of muddy activities, you remain always clean. Though many times you must be finding your friends to lure you for certain things, but you must not listen to any kind of such allurement. Remember, your character is lost, everything is lost. Money you can get it, other things you can get it, but not the reputation once it's lost. So first, the foremost one which I insist is your character. Now, coming back to the second point I have is attitude. You must have a positive attitude, always bubbling with joy and happiness. And when you are in course of discussion with anybody, you must ensure that you maintain the positive attitude. Never sound negative, never criticize anybody, never pinpoint the faults in others, but always try to support people, And when we talk about attitude, automatically it becomes a part of your personality. So those who are having positive mindset, positive attitude are always liked. In fact, during interviews also, many a time in personal interviews, the psychologists who sit normally in the back side of your selection committee, they watch your activities. They listen each and every word which you speak, because your communication, whether it is through the body language or the verbal communication or the written communication, it signifies your attitude. So once you have a positive attitude, it is reflected, and that makes you different than others. So first, character, second, attitude. The third point is talking about honesty. There are many ways to succeed. Many a times you feel tempted to adopt the shortcuts, become dishonest, saying lie. No, sorry. These may be sounding a very alluring one initially in terms of materialistic gain or in terms of the career. Many people adopt shortcuts but ultimately they pay very hefty price for being dishonest. Suppose you are appearing in the exam and you are not fully prepared for it. So what somebody will suggest you copy in the exam. No, sorry, you don't do that. Better you try to improve your knowledge, you study more, you prepare once again. Whatever time you have in your hand, use it in a proper manner so that you do better without adopting any kind of shortcuts, which again you will feel sometime ashamed of yourself. Even during the job also, many people, they adopt shortcuts. They get success also, maybe in the what do you call, in terms of materialistic gain, they may getting promotion, they may be getting incentives and other materialistic gains like money and all. But sorry, this is ill-gotten one. And as God is regularly guiding you, watching you and controlling each and every activities of yours, you just remember you will pay price for it. So why to have such kind of situation when somebody points it out, or you are caught doing wrong thing and you feel sorry on that? Is better always to be honest. Maybe sometime you will feel that you are lagging behind your career race, but no, you're not. I will give example. Many what you call powerful positions, officers, they are involved in shortcuts, in earning money, but they have no idea that 100 days of wrongdoings will fetch you a punishment on one day when you are caught red-handed, and everything whatever you have got it will be gone. So maintain that honesty. Honesty should be the policy of your life. And I suggest not only in you always even suggest your friends and your other people around you to remain on the path of honesty. Now the fourth one which I'll talk about is skills. Today when the era is very competitive, everybody looks for skilled workers, skilled professionals, So you always try to learn some new skills, new qualities, new even machine learning, computer, and maybe anything which will help you. There are many courses, there are many certificate courses, which once you learn will add value to your profile. For example, you are a commerce graduate, but you have not fully learnt Tally or SAP, FICO, or done any extra courses related to accounting. So anywhere you go, you will be asked about that if you are applying for a counselor job, and unfortunately, or this is very certain, that you may not be the candidate of first choice. So better it is to avoid disappointment, learn the skills. And I believe skills learning has no age bar. Any stage, even the senior professionals, those who are retired, if they want, they can learn new skills, new technologies, new things, and make their life more enjoyable, and if they feel satisfied, if they have certain, for example, singing or playing some instruments, it does not require any age. Anytime when you get up, you feel, you start doing. And I tell you, a journey of 1,000 miles start with a single step. So any skill which you have wanted to learn, get it with a dedicated form, and I'm sure within no time. I'll give an example of one of my known persons or relatives, you can say. A husband was working as an officer in central government. She hails from Jharkhand, and when her husband was transferred to Orissa, she decided to learn Odissi dance. But being the central government employee, she knew that her husband's term will be over after 3 years or so. She cannot stay long. And after realizing that, without losing her times, he got admitted into ODC Dance Academy, and within 2.5 years, she learned in such a way that today she is one of the most sought after Odissi dancer in Jharkhand. She went back to Jharkhand. Not only in Jharkhand, she also started getting calls from Orissa, different places, including Konark Dance Festival, performed there, got appreciation only because it was a very short period when she stayed here in Orissa. And today, she is the most recognizable Odissi dancer in Jharkhand. She gets calls from Uttar Pradesh. She recently was there in Varanasi to do her performance, and in recent time also in other places she gets time to perform on Doordarshan. So I would just say today she feels very satisfied because her husband supported, and her only child also wanted her to be a good dancer, and today whatever she wanted within 2.5 years she learned it. And I give her example to many people that if you want, get absolutely down to that. Unless you go down, you will not get the pearl. Moti nahi milta. Anyway, the next one is adaptability. You will not get the kind of situation which you want you to be, which will help you always. No. Many times you face difficult situations, and these difficult situations test you, test your perseverance, your what you call hardworking nature, whether you're a fighter, you have a positive attitude, you accept challenges, and that is so. Otherwise, people have reasons of excuses. No, there's a very famous proverb which said, for successful people, there's only one, yes, I can do it. For those who want to make excuses, there are hundreds of reasons to get away. But that again proves that you are not the kind of person who deserve to be reaching your zenith, right? So you need to be flexible. Suppose you are there in Kerala, you're there in Orissa. This is not your language, the culture, and you don't feel that you want to. Baba, if you are there, enjoy that. Learn new languages, taste new foods and all, and new places. You visit new places. These are all the opportunities for you to learn and enjoy. Because life is short. If you are enjoying, that will remain with you for the whole life. And if you wish again, I suggest many successful people, they have enjoyed their different places and written memoir, published the book. So that also comes to your credit, right? So adaptability in offices, in places, you need to be soft in that, flexible in that. You cannot just make excuses. No, I don't want, I don't know, I don't want to do that. I'm not free on that. I'm not comfortable. No, these are only the excuses. And you don't become smart by telling like that. If you are flexible, you get yourself adapted to the situation, you are liked there, right? For example, Dhoni, he was basically a footballer. MS Dhoni I'm talking about. But when he got the chance to play cricket, he not only excelled, but he became one of the most successful cricketer in the world cricket history. So that's called adaptability. He found the opportunities and enjoyed it to the maximum, and probably he has created history for not only himself, for family, for India, and became a legend in the cricket. Now, passion. The next one. Now, passion is the sixth one, I believe I'm talking about, in the series of 10 qualities. Anything which you do with passion. You get involved in that. Half-hearted effort will not yield the result. As I had said, to become successful is only one thing said. Forget everything and do your best. You find the ways will be open. The problem will be over. Again, I repeat the same proverb. Failures prove that you did not try for success with 100% involvement. Right? So if you are interested to succeed in any job, or maybe, for example, you are appearing for NEET or JEE or Civil Services or CDS or NDA, unless you get involved in that with a full passion, you will not. So if you are interested to succeed, forget everything. Now, be passionate. You want to learn new things, what you call instruments to play, you want singing, or whatever you feel that, do with a passion. God will also help you. Now, the next one is gratitude. In our life, you find many people come across in a way who may be your critic, who may be not liking you. They must be guiding you forcefully, like your school teacher, your PT teacher, your parents. Sometimes children say that my father had been very, very rude to him and he was always harsh, But no. With every criticism, every harsh word is only to make you perfect or better. So take it and express your thanks to them. Show your gratitude. Your mother, your father, your elders, whosoever, neighbors, even God. If you're praying and you get success, express your gratitude. And it does not go blank. People appreciate. More you express your gratitude towards others for their support, for their criticism also, for negative scolding also, take it in a positive way. Find out the reasons why somebody has criticized you. Do some introspection and you will find the reasons for it. And once you have analyzed and found, you again thank the person who has virtually abused you and made you to rework to get success. So express your gratitude. Somebody has helped you anywhere, any way. If you say thanks, I respect your support, these are small words really value most. In a good human being, I'm talking about that. These are the small qualities which make you really different. A few things, the few words also make you a better human being. Like, thank you so much. I liked it. I'm sorry. I appreciate. And I will not forget your help. Yes, not in words, but in behavior also. So, if you show your gratitude, you are loved, liked, and respected also in your life. The next one is probably the 8th one is positive energy, positive. No, I was talking about positive attitude. Now here is positive energy. It means you always look into the brighter side of anything. You always remain helping to others. There could be some reasons, some situations when others may be finding it difficult. For example, you are traveling and you're not getting a seat to rest and you're too tired. But suddenly you find another gentleman coming to you and saying, please come, I am watching you, you have been traveling, standing for almost 2 hours. Take rest. Again, this small humble effort, if you have faced it, this is called a positive one. But most of the people, no, why should I have paid for it? Why should I leave my seat for others? No. Being human, which is the most compassionate animal in the world. But unfortunately, due to the blind race of materialistic world, we are gradually forgetting these qualities which make us a good human being. Right from the beginning of my talk, I have been insisting upon, never forget that you're human, and your humbleness that makes you great. More you show your humbleness, more you reach closer to greatness. Now, the next one is civic senses, right? We are living in the civilized society. We are qualified also. But with our acts, people abuse it. For example, the traffic rules, littering around, throwing your garbage, spitting around, abusing somebody else, not respecting elders, not loving and showing your affectionate behavior towards the younger ones. You show that you are not given the right upbringing in your childhood. Sorry to say, but the blame also comes to your parents. But partially, remember it. After all, life is yours. Father can say, or the mother can say once, twice, thrice, 4 times, 5 times. But after all, it is you who will be learning and changing to the better qualities which are suggested to you. So civic sense is one thing. Today, we find that youngers, they don't respect elders. They don't want to say sir or ma'am or with respect. Now they just feel, why should I? I'm moneyed, I'm more qualified, or I don't know him. So what, Baba? If you are really good human being, show your respect to others. For example, you're traveling in a train and train is neat and clean, and within the journey of 2 hours, you have virtually littered around, saying that, okay, somebody will come and clean it. That's not my job. You have proved that you are not having the common sense or the senses, the civic senses. Traveling or driving car or two-wheelers, maintaining the traffic rules, this is also one. If somebody is sick and you want to dance, you want to sing, you want to play loud music, that is also uncivilized act. You must feel the pain of others, pain of neighbors. When neighbors are sick or dying and you want to celebrate, sorry, this is not the right way. So very common thing sometimes become very uncommon one. And civic sense is that where we are qualified, we are civilized, so-called civilized, but we lack these things. So always remember that small acts like this also prove that you are properly brought up by your parents. Don't forget that. The last and the most important one, the desire to learn new things. Never think that I have learned enough. I'm doctor, I'm PhD holder, I'm an engineer, I'm MPhil, whatever. And you feel that I don't want to learn anything. No, you have become big in terms of your career, you have become moneyed. No. Anything which is positive, which is impressing you, never hesitate to ask for help, to learn new things, new techniques, new languages, right? Even cooking new dishes, if that also makes you very happy. Now, when we talk about spending your healthy time and a happy time, these are the happy and healthy activities which keep you away from mental and stressful life, the mental problem. And those people, those who are always positive, they are away from all kind of mental and physical stress and diseases also. They remain healthy, they spread vibrance, they are liked and they enjoy their life along with others. So these are the 10 points which I talked to all of you, and I believe that you must remember and try to follow. In next few videos, we will be talking in details about certain more qualities which will help you to turn to good human being, at the same time succeed in your life. And that's the motto of my video, which I keep on presenting to you under Career Mantras by Pradeep Pramanik. Thank you and best of luck.